Eric Bledsoe tweets he wants out. Hours later it's Earl Watson who is out, fired as Suns coach. The Suns are a bad team, one that lacked offensive cohesion and defensive effort. Phoenix was blown out by 48 points by the Trail Blazers in their first game, the worst opening night loss in NBA history. It was an ugly start to the season. How could things possibly get worse from there? Well, how about the Suns get blown out by 42 points in the third game of the season, have their best player tweet he doesn't want to be here, then turn around and fire the coach? That's what happened, and Earl Watson is out in Phoenix. Watson was 33-85 as the Suns head coach, but that record isn't a fair way to judge him. Suns management made him sit Eric Bledsoe and Tyson Chandler to tank at the end of last season, much to Watson's frustration. This is a young team this season that is not going to be good no matter who coached it. But Watson's Suns didn't seem to have a strong offensive identity, didn't play hard on defense, and there were doubts about his ability to develop young talent. Watson took over as an interim coach after the Suns fired Jeff Hornacek, then he went in unimpressive 9-24 in that role. However, he preached love and togetherness at a time the franchise needed it, and the players loved him, so despite the record, management decided to give him a shot as a guy who could develop talent. Watson and GM Ryan McDonough were notoriously rarely on the same page, but Robert Sarver is not the kind of owner who will pay a couple of coaches at once, and the players loved Watson, so he stayed. Then, Eric Bledsoe tweeted this. I'm not saying the two things are directly related, but if Watson was losing the players, he had little left. The only question about this move is why did they wait 3 games into the season? Why not make their move over the summer, allowing a new coach to have a training camp to change the tenor of the team? Former Raptor coach, and Canadian national team coach, Jay Triano gets the job in the short term. The Suns are a young, developing team but with some good pieces already in place, Devin Booker, Josh Jackson, and some guys who need to be brought along, Dragan Bender, Marquise Chris. They need a strong developmental head coach, someone who can install a mindset and get the young guys playing hard. The Suns are going to lose a lot of games this season, and end up with a high draft pick. They are building for the future. They need their process, and they need a coach who can lead it.
Karl-Anthony drains game-winning 3. Wait, no, it's Andrew Wiggins who drains game-winner for Timberwolves. For a couple of games, this one and the previous one against the Jazz, the Thunder have struggled with their offensive rhythm. Or, more accurately, they just missed shots. Through 3 quarters the Russell Westbrook, Paul George, Karl-Anthony trio was 17 of 43, 39.5%, and 3 of 10 from 3. But after the Thunder second unit made it a game again, Westbrook found his groove late. He took over the offense, attacking, and going 6 of 9 in the fourth. Then came the big finish. Karl-Anthony Towns, who was a beast again with 27 points and 12 boards, but needs to take fewer threes if he keeps missing like this, put the Timberwolves up 2. With 8.9 seconds left Westbrook drew 2 defenders, then shared the rock, found Anthony. And just watch for yourself. Underrated on that last play, Towns set a massive screen to free up Wiggins and get him that look. Wiggins did not call bank, but as Paul Pierce said last season, he did call game.
Clippers Milos Teodosic out indefinitely. The NBA just got a little less fun to watch. The Clippers brought the passing wizard over from Serbia as a 30-year-old rookie, and he was dishing. Unfortunately, Teodosic is out indefinitely with a plantar fascia injury. The concern with the Clippers this season was not the talent but the health of a team leaning on Blake Griffin, Danilo Gallinari, and others with long injury histories. Hopefully for Los Angeles, the Teodosic injury is not the start of a trend.